Growing up, I always looked up to my dad. Thought he could do anything, like he was Superman. Until he died at the age of 44 when I was only 7. Hi, my name is Hugh Brooks, and I'm the son of a man who was overweight and diabetic, which led to multiple health problems. Obesity is a very, very real problem, especially in the United States, but that doesn't mean that it's a disease, rather than just a habit. Given the obesity saying it's a disease really just gives obese people an excuse for why they are, rather than knowing that it's a product from a habit. And I do understand that not everyone, or some people were born big bone, people were born overweight, but no one's ever born obese. You get to that point. You can determine that this is determined off of someone's body mass index, or BMI, which is your height in meters divided by your weight in kilograms. And if your BMI is from 18.5 to 24.9, you're considered normal. If it's 25 to 29.9, you're considered overweight. And if it's 30 and above, well, you're considered obese. According to Medline Plus, obesity means having too much body fat, and being overweight means that you weigh too much. But being overweight isn't necessarily a bad thing. Think about it. Your NFL offensive linemen, they're overweight, but it's for their job. Competitive powerlifters, they're overweight, but it's for their job. Just because you're overweight, it doesn't mean it's bad. Obesity is weighing too much from too much fat. And this goes to my next point, which a lot of things can lead up to obesity, and it can start at any age. And how a kid is raised can determine on if they're going to develop the habit to become obese or not. And the kid is raised thinking that he or she can eat whatever he or she wants, whenever, then that child also may develop the habit of eating when bored or eating to cope with stress. And this is the foundation or the steps to becoming obese. Like I said, it can start at an early age. And going by the Addiction Advisor, they say a habit is defined as a repeated action or behavior that may not be consciously recognized, such as biting your nails. You may not recognize it. This is what I'm saying. You eat, and you don't realize it until you've gone too far and you're obese. What we eat is another big thing. A lot of us don't pay attention to what we're putting in our bodies, so we eat all that junk food and greasy food. And a big misconception is that to eat healthier, you're going to have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars more, which isn't completely true. A study released by the Harvard School of Public Health shows that substituting more healthy and more nutritious food with your less healthy and less nutritious food will only actually cost about $1.50 more a day. So it's really, in reality, it's not that much more to eat healthy. And eating healthy can provide a lot more nutrition to your body, which will allow you to lose weight. Also, along with food, exercise. Exercise is a very, very crucial thing in losing weight, and everyone knows that. It's most commonly known. And you can say that, well, it's easier said than done, and this is true for any size, no matter if you are normal or not. It depends on your routine. If you're not used to the routine of working out, doing exercises, you're in the routine of eating and not doing that. That's how people are obese. I'm not saying obese people don't exercise, don't want to lose the weight. I'm saying is that they've gotten so used to not doing it, gotten so used to having little exercise, that it's hard for them to. And with all that extra weight, it is more difficult for them to exercise. That being said, when I say exercise, I don't mean run a mile, jump straight into it and hit it hard. You can do little things. Walk around the block. Do little at-home exercises. If you have stairs, walk up and down the stairs a few times a day. It's little things throughout the day. Like, instead of having that midday meal, substitute it with another habit. Walk around the block instead of eating. Or go out and do something productive to where instead of thinking about food, you're taking up your time to where you're not going to, which will help. As I finish this speech, I want you all to realize that obesity is not a disease, rather than it is a habit. It is an outcome from a habit. Obesity is what causes diseases. It is what causes health problems. Like cigarettes and tobacco is what causes cancer. This misconception that obesity is a disease is very bad. I don't understand why. So, with that being said, thank you for your time.